So you want to hear a story about vault hunters? Well, you aren't going to. Instead, you gotta listen to me instead. Hey, this is Becker Rosette. Who is Becker Rosette, you might ask, and where is he? And what is this? Why is he in his bedroom? Why does he always start these things in his bedroom? And what the hell is with these fluorescent lights on the ceiling? Well, they look more like fairy lights, actually. It's a well-lit place, I must say. Surrounding his place with bamboo. What's the point of having the bamboo? I don't know. This is a very interesting question. Where is he exactly? Well, it is a long story in the telling, and I shall now tell it. A long time ago, I found myself in a strange place, as happens often. And that strange place has been a strange place. I'm going somewhere and I get there and nothing happens and I go a little crazy. Where am I? What's going on? And then I find out what the place is about. And I didn't know that went in the wall slightly. That looks weird. I didn't. Anyway, so I was here and where was this? Well, it was my good friend the Sneak, or just Sneak. Is it Sneak or the Sneak? Well, I don't remember when Sneak came out as trans, so maybe it was still a he at the time, but Sneak is now definitely a she, apart from the voice and everything else. But anyway, my good friend the Sneak had this server, and I paid attention to what was going on, and it was so interesting I decided to join it. And there was this nice place I could set up a base, and we're going to talk about that whole thing today. We moved out here. This is Borderworlds Season 3. Some time ago, I came out here. In that direction, somewhere over that great distance, there was a large island. And on that island, he had some pigs. I don't care about the pigs, so I left the pigs there. But there were also some sheep and some cows. And it was this nice place. It was just north of it. I saw that. What are you going to do about it, huh? What are you going to do? Huh? No, nothing. You can't do anything. Because I'm in a safe place. Yeah, you sink to the bottom over there. You get impaled on that candle for all I care. Pickles. Pickles, I tell you. Anyway, in that direction, there was this nice open place. It wasn't perfectly flat, but I could flatten it, and I did. It was just north of a haunted mansion. And I thought, this is great, and then I can have access to the mansion. Well, eventually, Pasta took over the mansion. I was perhaps a bit disappointed, but I knew it would happen. I built a railway to Pasta's place. Pasta has not come out as trans. Pasta has come out as 3 people. All of them were male, though, so it's easy to remember the gender. I guess maybe Pasta isn't 3 people anymore. I don't know. Anyway, it was I was going to say entertaining. It was interesting. But, we moved on. And I discovered that place was having problems, and I sensed something was wrong, and I was like, I'm going to move away from there. As soon as Sneak opened up the border of the Border Worlds so that we could go and take on some islands, I found an island. I said, hey, is anybody using this Mushroom Island? The answer was, well, I was planning on using it for something else. I'm like, okay. And so I thought, I'm going to take over one of the other islands. There was an island in that direction somewhere. I haven't seen it. And so what happened? Eventually, the answer was, no, my plans have fallen through. I'm not going to need the Mushroom Island. You can have it. Great. I set up to sell my old base. It wasn't finished. They frequently aren't finished, but it was close to being finished. I liked it. All these glow squids. Where's all the regular squids? Are there regular squids? I don't remember seeing any regular squids lately. I just keep seeing glow squids. I'm sure there are regular squids here somewhere. Anyway, so I offered to sell my old base, incomplete. I was going to put a tower on that base area, and I didn't. I would put the tower in the Mushroom Island, make it bigger. And part of the reason why I moved away was because Sneak was going to implement some kind of castle or palace of some kind. And she'd gone to that trouble to do so. Oh, we got some people on. And what can I say? It was an excellent job. They did a good job. They set everything up. It was all wonderful. And I just thought, my base is going to be too close to theirs, so I moved. Delaw! I don't know what Delaw means. You need the cops to enforce the law. Anyway, so I moved here. And everything was going swimmingly. Of course, messing with this, I went through a period where I was extremely sick. And during that period I couldn't be on. I went through another period where I had to do something else. And oh, that's just a mushroom. There's a lot of mushrooms here on this mushroom island. And so I started working on this place. It wasn't very long before I had something going. But being away for some weeks, over a month, a lot of things changed. And so now we're going to talk about this. Here is the date when I started my tunnel. This tunnel, specifically, the entrance, the inside of this base. March 12th. It is now August. This is the August episode. We will be doing one episode a month or so. If I've got any content. If I don't have any content, then I can't do an episode. That's my rule. You have to have content before you can do an episode. That's it. But during the interim, we had season 1. Season 1 ended. Season 2 offered the new outer areas. I guess therefore season 2 started in March, but I'm not sure about that. I'll have to look it up, but it was a while. All exciting. Then season 3 began. The end of season 2 was a disaster. Look at this. Why, there's this huge black space. Now, normally when you have a black space on a map, on a mini-map, it means that there is a lot of things there that have not been explored, that I haven't gotten out to there. Not so. This is the blight upon our... Well, no, there are two separate blights upon our lands, upon the border worlds. The main blight, we'll be seeing that later, but what we have here is a kind of black water, a dark water which is extremely dangerous. And inside there are guardians, there are all kinds of things, and you run the risk of death. You run an even greater risk of death if you have armor on. Puts on armor, wears bread. These are doing pretty good. This is the most important of my helmets because it's got the Respiration 3 and it helped me. I sensed that something was wrong and that there was going to be a problem with stuff encroaching upon my property. So I started work on a long-ass wall, an outer wall to surround this place. And that is what we have done. We have completed this long wall completely surrounding this. It was finished just within the last week. The next project, well, we'll get to that. This is the base tour. Let's have a base tour. This is where I first landed. This is approximately the middle. Well, it turned out it was exactly the middle, which was very helpful. So we have corridors running down the length and also the width. Got one east-west as well. At the end of each one of these is a pathway. At the end of the pathway, we have an opening to the wall and a docks. That's it. But I built these docks, well, 3 of them at least, or 2 of them, before the blight entered the black waters. I've been cut off from everybody else. Everybody else is on a new starting island that is different than the original main island. I was going to do an episode, I was going to do an update stream some months ago before the Blackwater, before the blight, before any of the changes that were made for season 3. I was going to go traveling around the world and showcase places, and I didn't get to. Okay. Now, the intent is to build a huge tower, and that is still going to be the main intent. So, I'm not going to be doing so. But, yeah, so we started here, and I started digging things out. Let's go up here this way. No, that's better. Yeah, let's go up this way. This is all floor. You know, what you do is you place sand. You can see some here. There we go. You place the sand, you place the gravel. It's going to be more sand than gravel. Oh, we got some clay. What I have to do is I have to get rid of these things down here. No, there's more of it down here. I have to be careful about this stuff. Anyway, so you place all that stuff, and then you put the dirt on the top. The dirt becomes mycelium because it's near mycelium. We do have grass on the island, though. And then when you're done, you go down here, and you get the sand back by placing torches. This is also where I'm getting some extra dirt if I need any. Or I've even got lapis here. This place has not been finished completely. And I could put more of the bricks over there. That's all that this is. It's like a quarry, but not really. I'm not going for iron or diamond. This is not the right level for diamond in any case. But yeah, that's all that this is. It's just you do one thing, you set up another thing. And that's what that's for. And eventually this will be covering the entirety. But you can see it's going to have a much larger area. We need more sand, and we're going to get more sand. Okay. 13 minutes. All right, let's go up. Here's the free stuff. This is the chest where you can get stuff for free. Anybody comes here for mushrooms? Here's the mushrooms, damn it. Anybody wants some food? We got some bananas. It's strange that they didn't add bananas to the game, and I'll explain what I mean when we get to that. And some slime ball, because we got a lot of slimes that spawn around here somewhere nearby. Kelp, because I've got lots and lots of kelp. Stone button, because stone buttons are useless here. They have a shorter duration of keeping things open. And we've got some very interesting enchanted books. I don't know what you're going to get if you apply these enchanted books to anything, but there's no listed enchantment. So what could it be? And we got birch buttons. Now, of the different wooden buttons, birch buttons are the worst. They're terrible. They are extremely small duration. And we got maps. All right, let's look at the map. Yep, that's the map. I don't need that map, because I now have a mini-map. I was playing for a long time without a mini-map. All right, let's go up here. I was going to set fire to the mushrooms, but I don't know if you can set fire to them. But I believe fire tick is actually off on the server, so you're not going to get that off. All right. Some of the stuff that comes back goes all the way back to my days on the mainland. Old bows and swords, and my original wooden pickaxe, which has some sentimental value, so I don't know what it's doing out in the open. Auto crafters, which I was all crazy about, but see, when you leave items in the auto crafter, they stay there. And you have to go and get them back. Don't want that. I might be able to do something with these. We have a bunch of mods. I don't have all the mods here, but let's see. Anyway, never mind. We got a bunch of mods. Just suffice that we got a bunch of mods on the server. Item magnet. Now, this has the wrong graphic. I've got a lot of items that don't have the right graphic, and I haven't been able to find the texture pack that adds all these graphics. So maybe I have to have the items installed or something. Maybe the asterisk means it's not installed. I don't know. Maybe if I find out, maybe I'll be able to do something. Ominous banner. Right. The cauldron. And this is empty. So I don't know what's going on. Some old items. This goes way back. Yes, these are lemons. In fact, now that I think of it, what am I doing with lemons here? Anything that's food should not be here. Suspicious stew. I don't know if you can eat these berries. Let's find out. Yep. What else we got? The gunpowder, nautilus. I got some nautilus shells elsewhere. Smithing templates. How did I get smithing templates? I forget. Either somebody dropped them or I got them from a chest or somebody gave them to me as a gift. It's been too long. Here's my book and quill. There's nothing even in it. Chains. Why do I have chains here? They're from my old base. Some of this stuff is from my old base. I don't know what half of this stuff. Melon seeds, pumpkin seeds, sea pickles. You know, some of these things I got from boats. Anyway, never mind. Blocks. There's tons of blocks. Various other things that I'm going to... Well, I don't have my... well, we'll get to that. Here's where I have my special there's hammers and there's super axes. Here's the super axes. They can chop down a bunch of trees and supposedly eventually the leaves. But there's something wrong with the server and it's taking longer to do that. So, all these trees are ready to chop down. I'll show you what I mean. I'll just do the one, see how it goes. Right, that's that. But wait, it didn't do the leaves yet. Why hasn't it done the leaves yet? And I couldn't answer that. Now, there's a reason why we're using oak instead of birch. You could do birch, but if you do birch, then what happens is that the saplings, when they land on the ground, automatically plant themselves. Look at this. Saw how long that took? That is slow. Anyway, it's annoying, but it's gotta be done. I had a lot of fun planting saplings on this one little area on my old base that was designed to have birch, and it would just auto plant the birch, and I was really happy about that until it was planting too many birches and I was getting attacked regularly by creepers in the area. If there's one thing you do not want, it's a creeper to blow up in an area where you have only a thin layer of dirt underneath. You have a base level area, and we've got 8 saplinge. That's it. We're not going to do anything else. Alright, here's the wood. Bloop. And we've got ourselves some more logs. We'll get to use that stuff. Don't worry. Don't worry about any of this. We have food in here. Or no, we had food in here, but it's been removed. We had cows in here and sheep in here, and I discovered that sheep do not regrow their wool if they have nothing but mycelium to eat. That's good to know. I don't remember how I got the end stuff, but here's the chorus plants. Was I ever in the end? Yes, I was in the end. I remember it very distinctly. Back in season 1. I will be using this farm again, but I haven't for a while. I think I'm going to have to try to... this is going to be one of those things. Alright, well, forget that. But that is in the way. I'm going to have to create new space for that. We got these dark oak. So we got dark oak, birch. I tried to get jungle the other day, and we'll explain that later. And I got some jungle wood, but I wasn't able to get any jungle saplings. We're going to try and get some jungle saplings. But I don't have a chance to do that right now. Okay, so that's that, and I'm not going to go over there, but because I don't have a chance, opportunity to go over there. Let's see, over here is where we're going to have the middle stairwell, and we're partly finished with that. To the north, this is where I've been, I have to flatten this area out so I can build the tower, and so I have to remove all these different layers of dirt, and have been doing so, and this is how far I've gotten. Now, you won't find it here, but I used to have the diamond shovels in here. But I have diamond shovels down, oh boy, at this location. We'll get to that later. Alright, that's it for this area. And we got cactuses. And if you don't like it, then that's cactuses. Alright, so far so good. And of course, obviously, we've got bamboo. I've already mentioned the bamboo. One of the things I did before I set up the island to have a flat area, and it's not all going to be flat, but it's not going to look like this when we're done. Not only will the surrounding area be flat, but we're going to try to make this some kind of even incline. But before I did all that, I had these set up, and I had the lanterns set up, and it looked really cool. But that was just to keep people off the island. It turned out I needn't have worried. People accepted I had claimed this area. But it's hard to tell sometimes if you were floating in by boat and you went to halfway mark and it wasn't a normal location. You're like, I'll set up a base here. It's easy to do that. First thing I built was this. It just goes down to, I was going to say bedrock. I don't know if it's bedrock. I forgot where it goes down to. But it's meant to go down to bedrock. But I ended up not doing anything down there. I don't have much diamonds. And so there's that. All right, then I went in here and I started this because, you got to always have wheat crops. And I got tons of wheat crops. And I got, and I start using this as a de facto item storage for some things. But you saw I had item storage upstairs, up on the surface. Here's the food. Top this stuff off. And we got, is this it? This is it. All those lemons and berries and cooked cod. More bananas. It's all there. All there. Even the suspicious stew. I don't know if I should have that in there. Okay, now we've got some rather strange note blocks. Harp note block. But they're actually fabric furnaces. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Gold furnace. Gold furnace, fabric furnaces. It goes a lot faster. So we want to use those when possible. Funny thing about this graphic. This graphic exists. It's when it's off, it's on. It's on when it's off, and it's off when it's on. And when it's off, or rather when it's on, it looks off and it's facing this way. And we got the usual junk here. We got tons of charcoal, tons of lava. But we've just depleted all the surface lava except I've got some lava in a ravine. All other surface lava has been taken. So now we got to get the lava from elsewhere. More buckets, that sort of thing. There's our usual, got lots of bone meal in the composters and everything. Okay, this has been finished. We've got wheat. We don't need this much wheat, but we've got it anyway. We've finished the carrots, the potatoes. We just recently finished the beetroots. Nothing here. Because I thought that maybe there was an item in the game that could be added. Because we got lemons and we got a few other types of things. Thought we could add some here. Sugarcane and netherwort. We're going to extend this out. As you can see here, we've got plenty of room to extend this out. Although I can see we've got some crystals might get in the way. But that might not matter because we got crystals in other places. So we could probably just remove those. Probably. Don't have, well, you can't do it with silk touch. This is our main source of cobblestone. Alright, what else have we got? We got cocoa beans, got those recently. But I haven't set them up because I don't have... But if I got jungle wood... Wait. Jungle wood. Jungle log. See, now I can set up... now I can set up the cocoa beans. But I need jungle saplings, so that's still weighted. Powered rails are great. Look at this. Look at this. Yes, you could use copper now instead of gold, and it gives you 24. Very, very helpful, which means I can have as much powered rail as I want, which is excellent. More nautilus shells and things and beds. All right. I'm going to put some here. We got tons of extra stuff. I think we need the logs somewhere else. Those are full. Okay, the glow lichen. I used this on my old base on the ceiling. And so I've been using it on my new base, and there it is, and it goes all the way down there. And it's a really great way to light something up if you've got a small corridor like we have here. Oh, did that? Yes. It's on. It shows that it's on by sparking a little bit. That is really cool. I just put this here. Eventually, when we're done with everything, we're going to have all these removed. But I need to find a place to put the chest for travel. We don't have a set travel chest, so we're going to set that up. And it's just our stuff like beds and swords and stuff. And I need to make some more rafts. Rafts. Put those in there. Okay, that's it. In here, you've seen that. Over here, enchanting area. Finished. I'm surprised it's finished, actually. We got more room for more chests, but we don't have the chests set up yet. Enchanting is perfect. Anvil should be more damaged, actually. It's not damaged. I've used it a lot, and it's still not damaged. I'm going to have to make another one. We got a few books here and there, and I don't know what we got. It's all unsorted. Powers and smelting, smiting, whatever. Here's protection. Here's unbreaking. This is the usual stuff. Alright. Through here is our old map room from Season 2. And here's how the map used to look. And every once in a while I want to update it, but I don't know if I want to update it because last time I updated it I found out that the edges of the world map, which as you know have the black water doesn't show up on the map. I was disconcerted. I also don't know why we got two of those like that. The only way I can fix that is to fix the NBT, but this isn't my server, so I don't know what to do there. Maybe I had them somewhere. Oh, yeah, that's right. I had this on the surface, and I just thought I don't want these rained on. They're important documents. Here is the old world map, not finished because it doesn't include all the other stuff. This is where I put my original world map, and then I put it over there to display it, to look at it, and it turned out that it was already displayed. And that's where I set it up. So, again, you can't fix these things on the NBT. But all right, here's the old world map. I'm not going to take these down because this has been so badly changed since then. That's where my old base was. I have no way to get there. It's been... See, what happened was I sold it to Sneak. Sneak then began a scientific experiment wherein she found these special things from another location, and I got some nice diamonds out of the deal, but the place has fallen apart since then, and that's where the blight came from. Worst place to start the blight, but it's a good place for now. Part of this main island is still habitable, and we're going to try and explore that today. Yes, we'll get to that. We will get to that. I know it's only been 30 minutes. There's the castle, or whatever it was. I built a railway that went... I went to here, which is about Sneak's location. Old location. There's other things. There's blossoms over here. Cherry blossoms. Some of Sneak's friends built over here. I explored as much as I could under some very trying circumstances. This was the best island. Now, there's a larger island there, but I didn't want that. A smaller island. That looked kind of nice, but it wouldn't be enough for the tower. I don't remember about this island. It's not very good. I was expecting something here or here. These islands were all added later on. I didn't finish exploring this for some reason. Don't remember the reason. And there's this nice huge sandbar over here. Somebody else had claimed it, so I didn't take anything from there. But then I was told it was for everybody to use, but I can't get there right now. Maybe later. I don't know. And this is a bunch of ice-related things. And that, too, is right now out of bounds. There's other stuff. There's lots of stuff in here. There's lots of places to go. If we can find a world map, if we can find one of Sneak's old world maps, or if we can find something else, then we can take that stuff. But we have to be very, very careful in this world. Anyway, so this is finished. Now, I just finished this. Somewhere to place the cows and sheep. And at last, they are growing wool again because we have grass blocks. Unfortunately, I don't think that the grass is growing back very fast. I needed Silk Touch to move them down here. I don't think it's going to do a very good job of regrowing the grass, but that's not too important. And yes, we got some nice lava waves down here. There's a reason why these waves look like they do, because they are specially powering special cylinders underneath that are keeping everything lit. Lanterns aren't just lanterns, they are magic light. You know. that's how it is. And since we're here, we've got to... I can't give you any more. I'm gonna break that up. Are you and one more guy? Both a couple of guys, I know. You all need to be... Where's the other one? Oh, well. Eventually there'll be enough to crowd the whole thing, and then I can block them off and then kill them down to more reasonable limits. And then, Yo, cows! Yo, yo, cow, cow! Yo, yo, cow, cow! Don't want to go overboard. Over Borderworlds. And finally, we're going to use smokers here. There are no... We got fabric furnaces, but we don't have fabric smokers. So that's that. I like this design. It took me a while to think of it. It took me a longer time to dig this area out, really. And I just thought we got to use up granite, andesite, and diorite. So we got it like this. We got this going across like this. So this is uneven. There's like that, and there's like that. It's a nice idea. Ceiling was going to be granite blocks. I don't know why I chose that. I also like this. It's a nice design, but I don't know if it looks garish or what. I think it's a decent job. And that's all that we can really hope for. Alright, now there's more, but we've got a long way to travel, so we got to go into our trusty cart. What's so magic about lanterns? Haven't you ever heard of a magic lantern? Magic lanterns are a great thing. You know, they have to be powered by our special lava. This is, of course, goes into there at the other end. That I didn't... but this is far enough away that I decided to set this up to here until this area was built. Unfortunately, this area is not built, as you can see. And you go up here. Okay, this area is going to be where we're keeping storage. We're going to make our storage into here. It's going to be the largest area possible. We've already put in our magic lanterns everywhere. A ceiling is just meant to be a ceiling. The walls are just meant to be walls. It's meant to be low frills because we are in a hurry to get this stuff done. This part has not been done. We are working on it. It's going to be not 8 meters tall, but it's going to have room for a number of... It's a 2-level thing. So you got, let's see, it's all slabs up there. So we could put chests all the way to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then probably have something here. And then 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 2 levels. And it's going to take a long time. But we finally have time to work on this now that we've finished a number of other projects, which I'm discussing. Until then, we've got a whole bunch of chests here. Many of them have been empty because I've had to take out... not gravel. Well, we took out gravel and sand, but we don't have sand here. But we've been taking out cobble for the wall. And now that we've finished the wall, we don't have to worry about that. So there we go. Stone for more walls for here. Like I said, it's all going to be bricks. This is kind of clunky to have to move it over here, but that's how it works. It's a very large area. It goes all the way out to here. Oh, that's not it. Oh. Ooh, button seized up. And this is the other end of this. Right. The Nexus. Again, I don't know if we should have a crafting table here. I'd like to do some kind of way to switch so we could decide from here to go left, right, or forward. But I just like, it just helps if you just set it up and then you just break it, boop, and then you set it up where you want and then you go that way. It just makes more sense. Yeah, you hear a portal coming from here. We'll get to that in a minute. Okay, here's what we're doing with some of the extra lava. We plant lava here, 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 and here, and so we've got this, and it looks cool. And that's our lighting for each one of these rooms. We don't need lighting in these rooms. This is a mushroom island. Nothing will spawn. Well, Except we are spawning some bats and slimes. I don't think we can avoid the slimes. So this goes up. It goes up to here. We don't have anything at the end of these levels because there's nothing on this level. This is just meant to be where we're going to put a level if we ever need it. And another one. And another one. And finally, another one that goes to the surface. And it's raining. I can't turn off the rain. But this is the 51 level. This is the middle of the island. It's not the exact middle of the island, but it's the middle of the area that's going to be the island. This is going to be the middle of the tower as well, and that's why we have to work out what level the main tower area is going to be. The entrance to the tower, that is to say. And as I don't know, I can't tell you. Right. Now this is the only way you could get up here. That's nice, but we don't need that. And it goes to our portals. And I think we've got some other stuff here. We've removed it all. Okay, that's good. 4 portals. Now, I believe there's something wrong with the portals now. You can't go too far from where the portals have been set up. I have set up the portals and aligned them, but I don't have any idea as to what happens after that, whether we could go anywhere or what, and we're not going to do that in this episode. We'll do that in a future episode. Alright, now we go down the stairs. These are not finished, but there will be more levels. These are definitely not finished. You get down to these, then you go down here, and you can see how they are increasingly unfinished. And then now we get to this level. This is going to go all the way down to bedrock level, or as far down as we can anyway. It does in fact go all the way down to bedrock level. Up here is where I had gotten my other obsidian and so on. Still plenty of obsidian to be got if I ever need any more, and we may have to get the lava from underneath it as well. But oh, there's my diamond pickaxe. I was wondering, having a diamond pickaxe here makes a lot of sense. It's probably diamond pickaxe near obsidian. I had that at my old base. We might be able to travel back to the old base in the future. Here is the actual bedrock level, and this is where we are going to do all kinds of amazing things like we did back on the old base. I can't show you my old base right now. No idea what that means. Okay, that's done. Now we can go. Damn it! Thought I could break it. Okay, this is going to be an open air area in the ravine. It's also going to be a dock for. It'll be like a submarine pen, but we don't have submarines. But there's like a waterway. Let's see if I can show it. Somewhere to the north of here, we have a little hidden submarine pen, and it'll go right to about here, and then it'll come in. It does go in a ways. I don't know how we're going to set that up, though. And quite honestly, we're nowhere near. This is a project for the far future after we've done at least 1 or 2 other projects. Gets brighter over here for some reason. Yay. I got to replace all my white beds with blue beds because I'm a blue bed guy. I can't get a good sleep in a white bed. It has to be a blue bed. Okay, out here. Yes, once again, we're going to set up the... oh, look at it. This stuff is all in the way. We have to break all of... I heard that. Somebody's shooting at me with tridents. Why can't you shoot at me with dentine? Well, anyway, how many tridents this guy has? He's got a lot of them. And there's a drowned. That's not the one shooting at me, though. Anyway, all that stuff's got to be torn down. That's why they're angry at me. It's all got to be torn down because otherwise I can't place all the sand. The sand keeps breaking on stuff. Hi. Did I get anything? Nothing? What a jip. Look at all this. 10, and then down there's 1. That's 11. 11 tridents this person had. Shot all of them at me and doesn't drop one that I can take. Yeah, thanks. Nothing. Just for that I'm going to eat this bread, which looks like a lemon for some reason. Now, as you can see here, not very well, but in the direction I'm pointing, you can see there... Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Over here, you can see there's a you know, it narrows down, so this should be a lot easier to do all that. And then up here, you've got this area. It's not so bad. We should be able to finish all that. And that's our next big project, apart from the other big projects we have as well. We had another behemoth here for smelting, and I took it down to another location. Actually, we could probably use one over here. Down here is another one of the... We're getting all this stuff. We've got a lot of lighting in here. As you can see, we have this, and this is what's bad about it, because you can't always get stuff beneath that, because the water will get through. And so we need to break that stuff, and so it's going to be a problem. So we have to start all over with that. It's just this huge area, and it'll get more huge. It's just so we can make this flat area, and that's all that this is about. Right. Extra stuff here for that purpose, and I'm place some more oak logs here. There's my diamond shovels, and anytime I need the dirt, I could go up there and dig the dirt out. But I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need some dirt to fill in the area. And there's cobble and other things. We no longer need this stuff because we're not building the wall. We have finished the wall. The wall is complete. This isn't our first wall either. I built a wall in the previous build, but it was more decorative than anything else. Lots of gravel, lots of sand is what you need. More lemons, more rice. I can't eat the rice. I don't know what the rice is for. You make other stuff with it. It makes what looks like a mutton chop, but is actual tropical sushi. Didn't know you need bananas for sushi. Salmon sushi. Kelp wrapped tropical sushi. I don't understand Chaos Arts, but Chaos Arts is one of the members on the server and is doing a good job of making this mod, which I don't know if anything it makes is worth my time to do anything with. But it's all there. It's all good. We got sea pickles. We don't really need sea pickles. Mushrooms, kelp. Take the kelp. Flint. Yeah, take the flint. We don't need the flint. I think flint is used for something else here. Don't remember being able to turn flint into gravel, but that looks like it'll help. There shouldn't be sand in there. I don't know why there is sand in there. Sand goes in here. Yes, every one of these was set up to say 321 because that date is important to me. I think I'm the only one on the server without a map mod. Well, I didn't have one for a while. I like not having a map mod too. If there's a server where they don't want you to see the coordinates, a map mod would make that possible, but I'd be glad to work with the honor system and not have one, if that's what they want. On the other hand, Sneak is allowing this. Sneak says you have to turn off, what's it called? Player dots. You have to turn off the player dots if you can. If you can't, I don't know what you would do. Map mods are nice, but you don't need them, really. I worked without them for some time. This has no bed, because I hadn't finished the sheep pen, and so I had sheep that were not growing wool, and so I didn't make any other beds. Now I'm making beds, so this is going to be another tunnel down, but the main tunnel is going to be, well, downstairs, obviously. Yeah, it's another one of these things. That way is the submarine pen. We're going to take a boat out there. I have one lousy stinking boat here. Let's do it on this side. I don't think I'm going to get attacked, but you never know. We're close. Not too close. Now this shouldn't be well lit, and the idea is you just go underneath there. It lets you go under here. These lighting will be removed. I don't know what we're going to do with this part of the area. We haven't worked out these details, but it goes into this nice little ravine-like place. And then it just quite abruptly stops, so that's why I don't know what we're going to do next. But we're going to try and create some kind of channel, and we'll probably do that for the next episode. But this is not any kind of major priority. There are most of the places building this was no problem. You just had to have enough cobble. And you turned it into stone bricks, and that was pretty much it. You didn't have to do very much. A couple of places where it was not very good was down there. We'll get to that in a minute. I also made some miscalculations, so it took longer to set this up. More lemons. Take the ingot, I think. Dirt. And again, another one of these, and it's, again, the same old, same old. Okay, that's it. I only have to show this off once, that's it. And then I'm good for the rest of the month. And here's the crystals. Oh, I can't go up now because the crystals are in the way. Well, there's the crystal room if I ever need any crystals. There they are. Do I need them? No. I'll probably use them in the tower. Hey, look! More no beds. More of this. Okay, now this is a shorter... It's not that much shorter. But it's much shorter because it goes out to the edge. But when Sneak put the black water around my base, Sneak made one big mistake. The black water is very close here, and so I kept getting attacked at this area. But more to the point, the south of here to here, I got attacked so much it was horrible. I even died a few times. I also, I died once or twice here, and I messed up around here. This was, oh, it's getting lighter out. Here's where I put my little behemoth furnace thing, but it's not the special furnaces, it's just the regular furnaces. Anything else I want to take back with me? Well, the axe is in case I plant any trees, but you know there's no room for trees. Had my dirt in there, and I've got a small supply of stuff here. This is not the priority because I've got to do the northeast corner. This is the northwest corner. The end. And I didn't need these furnaces, so I could probably take them with me. I'll just take one for now. Is that it? Yeah. That's it for the base. I've literally got nothing else to show anybody on the base. It'll be worked on. I'm not going to work on it on camera for now. Anything else I need to take out? I don't know why I have shears here. Oh, the shears are for the glow lichen. And I need bone meal for it as well when I'm growing that stuff. Another diamond pickaxe for no real reason except obsidian. Alright, let's go into the nether just for a minute. Just for a minute, mind you. Just for part of a minute. Not too long. Let's go. I want to see that everything's going to... Oh. Here we go. Nope. 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 Why all the nope? We're at the highest level we could be at, and we're going to, if we need to dig out any netherrack, here it is. Effects of subspace travel are unknown. And then we could go down here. Big, huge open area, except I've closed it up with stone bricks. And then at this level, we have the roof where I could get... There's really nothing here I want to get. I don't know why I have this like this. But it goes down to here, which goes over to here. And I can get some of those. And if I need more of that, I got some there. And this is where my... No. No. Somewhere around here was where my portal originally was. But I replaced it with... was here, wasn't it? Well, wherever it was, I've moved it up here. Eventually, we should be able to connect to other places, but I don't know because there's a problem with having certain numbers of levels and things like that, and I just don't know. There's the map. Not showing anything. That doesn't show anything either, so there's... It's far enough away from anyone else's portals, anyway. That's the important thing. I hope it lets me go back. Good. Right. Alright, so let's see if I could see this. Oh, wait. No, we need the rest of it. Here we go. Okay, so that's the whole base. There's more to this than this. There's over here we've got an abandoned mine shaft. Haven't seen it yet. Haven't gone there. Don't know if I can go there. It might be just outside the range. So I don't know what will happen if it does go outside the range. But we should be able to get to some of it. But don't know the Y level it's at exactly. We've got another one here. And again, we're not messing with that yet either. But this stuff is available. But I'm not looking for that. I'd really like to find me a stronghold. But there doesn't seem to be a stronghold in this vicinity. If so, that's too bad, really. Anyway, so... Alright, so this is our crop area. This is the sleep area and the map area. And this area here is the farm area, and then this is for the humongous storage area. And over here we're going to have a tree farm, probably. And then over here we can have apartments for anybody else wanting to stay. But now I don't know if we're going to have that kind of camaraderie anymore. And these areas will be dining halls and other things and so on and so forth. And it's just too far away in the future to work on that stuff. Right. What else we got? There's limes. What's the other thing? What was that flesh? Oh yeah, when you die you get your head and you get your flesh. Or is it just your flesh? I don't know why it's in a soup bowl. I'm not sure I like that. Because something was there and I don't know what. Dried kelp don't go there. Slime ball don't go there. Gunpowder goes there. And so I've just got a couple of emeralds, and I don't even remember how I got them. I must have traded something to somebody. And we're almost out of room for copper, so we got to work on that. Do something with the copper. Okay. Oh, it's up there. Slimebble. Put the slimebbles. Oh, we still got lemons to put away. Lemons are food, so we put it in the food reserves. And sea pickles. There! Oh, and the kelp goes up here too. No, it doesn't. Kelp goes down here. Trying to remember all this. Now in here is going to be my vault where I'm going to be putting some extremely rare items, but that was back when I was going to just have this for storage. Now we're going to have a storage area over there, like I said, so this is not going to be for that. We'll put something else in here. Maybe this could be our pantry. I don't know yet. Okay, that's it. Now we can prepare to leave, only it's the wrong time. But we've got to see if we can get anywhere, and we do have places we could go. Now the thing is, to get through the blight, I need to not be wearing armor. I have 107 levels, that's good. I can maybe increase that. In fact, I'm going to try to increase it right now. $136. That's much better. It's not that great. It's just another number. Oh, and we have one more block that I found on my travels, and I want to investigate this. It's called plated bifronium. And I don't know what it's for. I've seen videos in which we are shown that stuff prevents stuff from... It prevents the blight. And it does seem to prevent the blight, because where I found it, there was no blight. I only took one where there was a whole bunch of them in a row, so I only took one, but it's a problem. It shouldn't cause any damage because there was no blight near there. And it was a teeny tiny gap as a result. Oh, bamboo, don't go there anymore. Bamboo, go up there. The bifronium is interesting. It made me wonder a bunch of things. But now, we're going to have to remove our armor. And we're going to wear some really crappy armor. Also, why do I have a furnace with me? Oh, yeah, the furnace. That's good. We're going to take a special raft. Can't take a bed with us, because if we sleep and we break our bed and then we get killed, we're not going to respawn here. We're going to respawn in an entirely new land that I don't want to go to, because then we'll have a problem. So, can't take a bed with us. We have to sleep in this bed. Well, we reset the respawn point. Don't take the diamond sword either. You can keep that. Keep these. I got enough, yeah. I don't have to worry about losing any of the stuff that I'm carrying right now. Maybe we don't need 2 iron pickaxes. But we are going to take some things, and although I've already got some stuff being taken with me, I've already set up out there, and we're going to set up out there again. I think this is okay. I'd like to take some additional food, though, because it's going to take a long time. And to have to travel without a bed means we can't be overland for too long. But there will be other places where we can stay in bed and so on. But we can't stay in bed anywhere, because we can't restart in these places. So that's what we got to do. And we're going to have to turn off... We're going to have to turn off the shaders while we're traveling across the water. There is the black water, which is extremely dangerous. Yeah, the eyes are just absorbed by the content. I wish the viewers could be absorbed by the content. All right, here we go. It starts out simple enough anyway. Go along the line of the wall, but then, oh look, there's a thing over here. I'm retracing my steps from yesterday. Once I saw that there was an opening, I just thought, oh, well, we could go through there. Well, I don't know if we can go through there this time, because there's a bunch of guys in the way, but we got 136 this time, so it might be possible. Let's hope. Let's hope. See that number? That number goes up. When it equals my level, then it when it equals my levels, then it does it. But there we've gotten through. Now we gotta be careful. There's the blight. See that? See all that stuff? That stuff is the encroaching stuff. If we get too close to it, it loads. The chunks load, and then the chunks will start to take over. What happened was, I haven't looked in here yet. Is there any I don't need the bamboo, but I could definitely have the moss blocks. Good luck out there. Yes, I know. I've seen other people's misadventures. They get killed a lot. I have not yet been killed, and I'm kind of jinxing it. I don't know if I'm getting too close. I gotta be really careful. If you see on this map that it starts doing there, I was up there, and I'd set up a base, and I put up some trees, and I did a few things that you can see the blight. Now the blight doesn't look right. Again, I don't have the right texture pack. So this looks like fabric furnaces or diamond furnaces or something. But this is supposed to be blight stuff. Everything is turning into some kind of blight. And so I was undaunted. I decided I wouldn't stay there, even though I dug out. But you could just see the stuff was encroaching and getting closer to my position in that area. And so I went this way, and I found something very disturbing. I thought this was going to surround the islands. The blight surrounds the islands, but then I'd be able to get around it. But then I noticed that the blight goes into the water as well. And you can see it over here. Well, needless to say, I was very disturbed by that because it means the blight could enter my base if I'm not careful. My new base, not the old base. It's already taken over the old base. And I can't really call it my base anymore because Sneak bought it. Now, I've seen this encroach on my position when I was anchored slightly off of it. So I know it's still moving. It's still coming in. Even now. See? So stay away from there. And so I will. The more you mess with this area, the more it could endanger my base. Maybe you should install that. It just did that on default for me when I first logged in. Logged in? Wait, you're saying that... You're saying the texture pack is available? Because I haven't found it. Oh, so you're saying it automatically adds the texture pack. Well, that's interesting. In that case, I should be able to find it. All right. Ah, that looks much better. Or worse. Whichever. Yeah, that's much better. I didn't know it was automatically sent to us. I thought we had to do stuff. All right, time to do some exploring, huh? I didn't know it was an automatic adding. I thought we had to download it somewhere. And I couldn't find the link. I went looking for the link. Okay, that blight is... That blight looked like it was increasing now, but it's probably just the map. No, maybe not. So yeah, we gotta be really careful that the blight doesn't attack us. Now, I believe Sneak is going to set things up so that it will stop encroaching on our areas. Alright, so far so good. Don't want to go on this island for the same reason. There's turtles. There's another thing around here somewhere. But it's jungle logs, and we need jungle. But at the same time, we gotta stay a certain distance. I think we'll go on. We'll go get jungle wood where there's a little bit safer, I think. Oh, poor bee. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Foolish me. And I feel sorry for the bees in this area. More ink sacs, yay. Ugh. Gotta be really careful around here. There's the boat. There was a creeper in the boat. Oh, there's the boat with the creeper in it. I don't know why the creeper is in that boat. It doesn't blow up, though, so they could go near it. Nothing. Beacon. In fact, I don't remember that one. Don't remember that. But if I go that way, I have to... It's too close to the blight. I don't know if it's a good idea to go there. And so I probably will not be going there. But you see over here... Now the blight... The black water does not expand, but the land blight does. Oops. I'm in the wrong place. You gotta go through it over here. Around here somewhere. This is about it. Made it. This stuff is if you want gold. There's tons of gold. There's a gold farm. I don't know whether the gold farm is still functioning. And we got a beacon here for regeneration, which is nice. It would be nice if regeneration would actually do something about the blight. There's nothing here but gold. I mean, it's just nothing. I'm not going to take any gold. I don't need gold right now. But I don't know how this thing works, and I don't really want to find out. I don't know whether it's generating gold now. I don't know anything that it's doing. I'm assuming that pigs come through the portal, and then they fall, and then you... And then I don't know. I don't know. And there's more stuff up there, and I don't know how you get up there. I guess you need an elytra. I'm not going to try flying with an elytra, even if I were to have one. Don't have one. I don't have a way of getting one. I don't have a way to get to the end now, because my end portal... Well, my end portal has been busted since the end of Season 1. Should give you some idea of what's wrong with this. I think it was even gone before Season 1 was over. Okay, yeah, then there's this island. I've already explored it, so we'll just look at it here. It's a nice island. It's just the usual I almost took this area over, like I said, and as I said before, it wasn't big enough. I thought somebody else took it over, though, but I don't see anything here. But there is a pathway, but I can't get on this pathway, nor will it necessarily take me anywhere. I don't know anything about that. Better to stay away, I think. So all we really need to do is to go back. Another boat with nobody in it. Don't know what that was about. And once in a while you see something, bamboo or something, and you're like, oh, that's nice that that's there. The bridge. Now, I haven't gone on the bridge yet. One of several bridges. This one just comes to a halt at a dead end. I'll show you where this bridge goes. I was on this bridge back in Season 2, I think, but it never got finished. It just went out to there and stopped. I wonder if the person who made it had stopped playing, but then I thought Sneak was working on this. Since I don't know, I can't say. And now we are going to go, and I didn't take any dirt on me. I didn't take any ladders on me. I need saplings. Hold on. I tried to get some last time, and I didn't get any saplings at all. And I have to have saplings, or I can't build. I can't do any more trees. So I have to do this no matter what. I'm sorry if somebody planted this tree and wanted it there, or somebody owned this area and wanted the tree there. I am sorry I can't be there. And once again, there are absolutely none. No saplings. Pineapple, though, that's nice. And at last we have the graphics for the... This is a terrible graphic. I've got a better graphic for pineapples than that for my RPG. Oh, well. I guess you have to make your own or something. Well, we'll come back here Impossible in the future and try to get more. I gotta find out why we're not getting saplings, unless there's some kind of change made or something. I don't know, but this area is relatively safe. Now this temple is unsafe. I'm not going to go into it because we will get attacked by... I was attacked by a zombie. There's really not going to be anything in there worth bothering. You know, because the bridge went over it, that this place has already been cleared out. And if it wasn't, that's understandable. Somebody's already set up a crafting table in the area. Are you dissing pineapples, pinezarts right now? Pinezapple. Oh, it's a pinezapple. I thought it was a pineapple. I just don't like that graphic. No offense is intended. Let's look at this graphic again. Be nice about it. There it is. It's all right, I guess. But yes, I have a better graphic than that. But like I got it off the internet, you can't use it in a texture in a mod without permission, and I wouldn't have had permission for that. And I'd have to remove it from my RPG if I ever released that. This whole area has not been taken over. But because it's almost nighttime, I can't actually go anywhere. Let's see if this goes anywhere. It's all right. I got to make sure I don't get killed. This is the most important thing, is to not get killed. Blackwater, okay, fine. But the blight still moves. It still encroaches. Here's the other bridge, and I might be able to cross that, but I don't want to... Now, are you going to go underwater and drown like the bees do? Birds do it, bees do it, do birds do it? That's the question. Also, the turtle. Also, you run the risk of if you go out there, you run the risk of getting attacked by the guardians of the Not Galaxy. All right, I gotta have one of these trees. I don't know who put these trees here. They're composters. It's not a tree. You had me fooled there. Okay, fine. Be that way. It's almost nighttime. Anyway, we went on the bridge, and there's some signs on the bridge, and if I could last until morning, I'm going to go on that bridge. Cows. Hi, cows. Tied up cows. Somebody was going to put them across the bridge, I guess, and they didn't, because then the bridge got its problems. I wonder if you built a bridge at like near 320, if you could get outside of the bounds of the biome, and you could make it across safely. Because I think you can't even cross the biome underground at the bottom, but I haven't tested that yet. Okay, well, here we are, and here is the border beyond which I could not go, and there was a creeper on here, and what we're going to do now so no creepers will appear on it. The bifronium, which doesn't seem to be needed in this area. If you look carefully, there's nothing in this area. There's a lot of this stuff all over the place. We could use to light up a few things around here. It's nice to go visit other people's builds. Here's one. Nice banners. This is a nice little place. The service is lousy, though, because the place is deserted, and yet the magic lanterns still exist. They're still lit, so you know they're powered by magic, because there's no power coming to this place. Glowstone. Redstone lamps. Half of a bed. I know about the half a bed trick. We got a speed boost. Where's the entrance to this building? What's over to the side? Beacon. Signs. I don't know what the signs are supposed to say. Some magic contest. It just leaves a crafting table in the middle of nowhere. Look at how gorgeous this place is. I guess it looks like a little like a church. Maybe it is. I don't know. A decorated pot, but just the top half of the decorated pot. Well, whatever this church was of, their God did not save them, is all I can say. Well, they got jukeboxes. The DJ would be happy. Wait, how do you do the pulpit thing? You gotta go in the water? Probably makes more sense than a lot of sermons around here. That's nice. This is a very well-made church building. You got you there. I got you there. You're not here. I can't get you anywhere. This isn't about getting. This is not about the way of get. It's about the way of give. But for these people's God, they had to abandon ship. They couldn't take their God with them. Sorry to say. That's all right. You know, I'm not dissing their God. Ooh. Oh, they never leave anything in the ender chests. Oh, that's always too bad. That's a running joke with me. Don't mind me. Merman. Wait, Merman. Merman? Mernon. M-E-R-R. I can't read that. Those R's and M's and N's are all... I have a bad font for this. Merman, I think it says. Anyway... Don't know anything about that. Oh, is that the name of your god of this place? Someone's god, anyway. Well. It's a nice... Oh, it's nighttime now. I didn't want to fight anything, especially creepers or anything. Oh, this looks like there was a map here, or maybe some kind of build, some kind of special imagery. There's an image mod that you could get images from various places, and put them on these things, but I haven't been able to see any of these images here, so I guess they've been taken down. I wonder what the image really originally was. Oh, it's like Sermon but Merman. I take as my mammon for tonight. Mammon means riches, of course. The one thing they don't want. Church of Money. And you're reminded of 9 Inch Nails. And here's the slime dog combination. I don't know if they're breeding or what they're doing, but I feel sorry for them. Here's more of the line. It's the Maginot line of Bifronium. Unfortunately, I have absolutely no idea. And why am I lighting up here? I have to worry about creatures spawning. Do we really have to? Might as well. What else am I going to do with my time? Get attacked, that's what. Bifronium not going to save me from those monsters. Bah, you guys. And as I said, I can't stay in a bed. Because then if I get killed before I get back... Sanctuary! That's an old joke. I had an old... There was an old browser-based RPG, multiplayer RPG I used to play. And I had a base called Sanctuary. And then it got attacked. And so Sanctuary was not a useful thing. The stained glass is on this side. It is not on this side. The stained glass has not been finished. Which means that this church building is not finished either. Well, one day historians will... And there's another thing I don't like. You can't have a crescent moon pointing up. That's ridiculous. It doesn't point up. It's supposed to point down. I wish I could communicate this properly with the maker of the complementary shaders. Maybe I should switch to Silders. Shader packs? But I haven't tested Silders lately. This is not the recent one. I need a new one. Doesn't have it. Because I'm so happy about complementary. It does everything I want it to. Alright, so I don't know why those are floating. Again, we've got magic at work. Some kind of magic keeping these things floating in their lanterns. So you tell me there's no magic? Maybe these were meant to be on poles, but that doesn't make sense because then they'd be all over the place. And again, my buttons stopped working. Also not fond of having to do all this jumping. We need slabs here. Since nobody else is here, then maybe I should be here. But just so many things need to be lit up, it's ridiculous. What? And now you see why I had to come back. How come he attacked me and killed... I have no armor. Of course. I would have survived if I had my armor, but I did not have my armor. I gotta make some fake armor. Just some crap. Just take some crap with me. What do we got? We got crappy armor. Let's take crappy armor with us. And let's take a crappy sword. Take more of that. Let's take some other things with us. We need the boat. Said we were going to need a boat. Dirt. Cobble. Well, that's what the hammers look like. Yeah, let's see what the other stuff looks like now. Where's the lemons? Oh, there's the limes. Okay. Flesh. Okay. Those are pretty good. The graphics are pretty good. I don't know if that's what a lime ought to look like. The lemons are humongous. They look more like citrons. There we go. But when it's on, does it turn left? Well, one way to find out. No, it works properly. I wonder why I didn't have it working earlier. Why I didn't have the, what else do I need? Well, I need to go back and get my stuff, and so... Oh, wait a minute, though. I don't have any levels. I don't have any levels. And I don't have a way. I don't have a level farm, XP farm right now. And I need like 100 levels too. Well, let's see what we can do. Don't think you get levels from this. I need some wood. Yeah, there's no levels from that. So I have to get my levels from these things. And that'll take a very long time to get 100 levels. I mostly got most of my levels from building the wall. Wall is now built. Yeah, so that's not going to work. I'm not going to be able to go back there. And so I must conclude the tour. And unfortunately, because I don't have anything else to do with this, I must conclude the episode, even though it's been an hour and a half. Unless anybody's got any questions and somebody wants me to go somewhere or do something, I'm going to just have to resume my normal activity unless there's some means of travel that I can actually take. Why am I carrying wheat around with me? I need food. Actually, I should feed the animals with that. Let's take some of these. Like so. I don't know what I'm doing. Regular sword. Oh, I took both swords. I frickin' took both swords, didn't I? Alright, so I need axes. I got some here. I don't have axes here. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. What else we got for wood? We are short on just about everything. We're gonna have to take everything. Yeah, take everything. Can't. Leaves us with 5 left. We don't need. We don't need. So you see how this has gone. This has gone very badly, and I don't have the slightest idea where we're gonna go next. And I gotta build a. Everything back where it was. Well, I guess this is just how it goes. I'm sorry it got cut short. There will be future explorations when I get my levels back up. But until then, I don't have them. And so I'm stuck here. I wasn't going to get killed. I was going to come back. But, because you can't sleep. Can't sleep. You got to walk around out there. And without armor, because if I was wearing armor, well, maybe I could have taken the armor with and gone out there and put on the armor after I went past this. But then if I got killed on the other side, I'd still be out of levels. I'd still be unable, and I'd lost the extra armor. So see how that goes. Okay, let's look at what we got here. Okay, so over here was the bridge. I went on the bridge and, started getting the bad effects over here. And I'm pretty sure this bridge was built because of the black water. But there doesn't seem to be anything at the other side. This was being used, and this is in the direction of, but not quite at, the location for something over here, which is the approximate location of where everybody else is right now. Including my friend Booner and anybody else. Most of the people have been playing over there. And if I got killed now, or not now, but if here, and there's the location. If I can't go back there, I would. The bridge was made before the black water, but I think it was made after Sneak had started planning for the black water. And I think Sneak should have tested this in single player to see if it would have been useful to help you cross it in time, because I'm not sure you can. It's a little bit lengthy. But on the other hand, Sneak had like 900 levels or something, so that's a problem. I have never had 900 levels. I had 100 levels, and now I don't have 100 levels. All right, what else do I remember? I went up here, and there was a building up here, and that was nice. And there's a wall over here, and there's like a reservoir wall or a dam wall of some kind. This was pretty cool. And I was going to go around exploring up there, but I didn't get up there. Some areas here that were cherry blossom wood buildings. I don't know about building roofs out of that stuff. Sneak back on the Mental Block semi-vanilla server had wooden platforms that he was it still he at the time? But well, she at the moment had put in some lightning rods, but I don't know if that was very good. Maybe with ender pearls and a good throw to bat. Oh, you mean for crossing the bridge? I don't think you could throw it that far. Maybe if you pillared up, you could throw it that far. It's 771. Yeah, so it's about 100 blocks. You'd have to go all the way. You'd have to go pretty high up and then throw it. Could be done though. Nothing here. I don't remember what was there. I had explored this whole thing before I made before I set up the world map. Now I'd like to set up that world map again because I think we need it. I wish I could set it up in the past so I could have a world map of everything. Don't know what that is. Is that at the top of a hill? There's a hill somewhere. And the hill was I think it was over here, though. Don't know what that is. A platform. I guess this is... I remember this pathway, though. It was very well made. But see, that's where the blight is. And this is not sneak space. I've never been there. I'm pretty sure it's not sneak space though. Craps of some kind. And I think this is the pyramid. Or a funnel or something. Upside down pyramid. This went somewhere. Never got to see that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I can't even show you Pasta's old place. Old base. That's my old base. Wozat 2. What's Wozat 2? Oh, that's my temporary base on the other side, which I'll eventually get back to someday. The question mark was I don't know whose base that was that Pasta's. But if it's in that direction... Well, where is it? Oh, so it's at the north end of that island then. Which we can look at in here. Or rather, we can look at in here. Yeah, see that is the approximate location of Pasta's base, I think. But Pasta never built very much. Built a house, I think. Or maybe took over the house. I don't remember. This was after Pasta had a base just here, around here where the Haunted Mansion was. And now that's completely taken over by blight. So this is one of those cases of there are things in this world you threw it hard enough to cross through with an elytra. Well, yeah, you know, elytras. I never got around to getting an elytra because it was on top of a mountain area, and I got as far as getting to the one place where I could get some, not shulkers, but blaze rods. But then I didn't use the blaze rods. I just got them, and I got killed there. I had to go back, and anyway, there's no way of getting back there without some decent, and there's no way a pearl throw is going to be of any use to me at this point. Do I have any pearls? 3. So it has to be one throw gets me across, or else either one throw gets me across, or it won't. Where to put these? Where to put these? Where to put these? It'll be a long time before I get those levels again. We got lots of coral blocks, bricks, and my Silk Touch gave me some... But where's the Silk Touch? There it is. Now I'm not going to have any levels to do any special enchanting for a while, so that's a problem. Everything is just messed up now. Well, until a solution can be found, I'm stuck here. And I'm going to have to go now because although it's not yet 2 hours, there are other things I have to do. I've got to start up another server, a brand new server. I have to start up a brand new server somehow. So Mental Block is now going to have a third server, and this is the first announcement I'm making of it. Nobody else knows of it but me and Sashiro, who is the person who is doing the third server. And it's going to be anarchy. But what does it matter what it actually is, because nobody's playing on any of these servers. Well, so you know how it is. We'll have to say goodbye here. But yes, these are great times indeed. There's lots of fun can be had, lots of crazy activity. It's too bad we had to cut short our little journey, but that's because of nighttime. I should have played it safe. I'm just not the kind of guy to play it safe. Also, I really need to fix the textures of some things around here. Yeah, I could make better textures of, for example, bamboo and of whatever that glow lichen stuff is. Well, we'll see you next time, and thank you guys for watching. And be back next month, I guess. If there's any progress to be made, I'll show it off. It might just be a short video, though, in future. Just a couple of things here and there. But that's how it is. Sorry. But tune into other adventures. You can see other people doing streams. Sneak did 3 or 4 streams recently. Other people do streams all the time on this server. It's still joinable if you do streams. If you don't do streams, maybe Sneak won't let you join. I don't know. I think Sneak is running at a bit of a limit as to how many people could be on the server. We don't know, so we'll see what happens. It's very interesting what's going on, and I like what Sneak is doing. In fact, I may even, if I get sick of this place, I may even quit and go over there and see how they're doing. But for me to do that, there has to be some kind of assurance that I can come back here one day and resume work on the place. I think I'd rather just work on the place. Ooh, what happened there? I just vanished for a second. Hold on. How did I vanish? Is there some kind of portal or secret portal to a gateway to the Farland? Not Farlands. The back rooms? Is there like a secret way to the back rooms if I glitch through something? No, it's probably just some kind of glitch in